MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. James Paxton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Joe Panic. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
2-0 now. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Not close. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The next 0-2. Fouled away. Guerrero, the runner at third. Gurriel stands at second, no outs. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Tellez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Second and third, 2 away. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Matt Shoemaker gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 29.
The pitch. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting first, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Shoemaker gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Two and two.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. McGuire is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Derek Fisher is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey. You got a 4 count.
And he misses ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Here it comes, 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-0 the count. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting, shortstop, Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Shoemaker, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Yankess.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Shoemaker's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Rowdy Tellez will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So striding in, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fastball just inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, Even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1 the count. None out, runners at first and second. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Reese McGuire. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 2, second base.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Joe Panik. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Judge is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fisher is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Shoemaker gets the sign. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Urshela is on his way home. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0. And
1-1. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting,
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge looks up. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Toronto.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's close.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
At the plate, Torres. Hocked up. Tellez near the first base bag. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fisher retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th.
Leading off for Toronto, the designated hitter, so Michelle.
Jay Happ will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 33, Jay.
First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now here it comes. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. Soft liner to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting,
digging in once again, Reese McGuire singled home a run in his last time up, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Derek Fisher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground, a panic here. Could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way. Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Standing in, Joe Panic. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Joe Panic.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
The 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners off for second. A line shot to third base. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Lourdes Gurriel will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Digging in.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. To panic covering. On to first. A double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now to the plate, Torres. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And there's a base hit on the line. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue. So now to the plate to Oscar Hernandez as he'll look at a fastball too high. Jonathan Holder will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
56. Jonathan.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Fastball just inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Bo Bichette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Randall Grichuk, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fisher has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Shoemaker's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Drilled to the left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there, and he's out. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, Derek Fisher. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Pennick. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Blue Jays go down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Panic waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slider laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Not close. It's 2-0. Chad Green will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
Lourdes Gurriel will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Ball 1. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Guerrero ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Teoscar Hernandez becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. From the belt, kicks and deals. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. In his career, Grichuk hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 5-2 Toronto. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Number 29.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gio Urshela is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Tellez is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Shoemaker earns his first win of the season. James Paxton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his first of the year.